and welcome to a Grail episode of Thirsty Thursday Toys. I finally acquired one of my Grails, the Atelier G-1 Zedus vinyl. I figured I might as well make a drink to go with it, so here's the Zetas Tongue Cocktail. If there's one thing I learned from my Ready Player One Mechagodzilla video, or from trying to color match with my winter formal date back in high school, it's that purple does not show up well at all on camera. So what did I do? I went and made another purple drink. The Zetas Tongue Cocktail is made with blue curacao, silver tequila, guava nectar, and cream of coconut. To get the color just right, not that it shows up here at all, you'll need some red food coloring. Start by adding a couple of ice cubes to your shaker. Pour in about 3/4 of a part of blue curacao, 1 part of your silver tequila of choice, 2 parts of a pink guava nectar. I realize that if it comes in a can like this, you wouldn't be able to tell the color. It's mostly about the flavor, but the color helps a little bit as well. Then drop in 3/4 of a part of cream of coconut. Finally, as far as ingredients go, add in a couple of drops of red food coloring and thoroughly shake it up. Now, the number of drops of food coloring depends on how concentrated the coloring is or how you measure your parts. If you measure with shots like me instead of ounces, then your parts are about 1 1/4 ounces. After you're done shaking thoroughly, strain it out and enjoy. Cheers! Holy hell. I've been wanting this figure since, like 2006? When it first came out, I could not afford it, and of course, like most things, it's only gone up in price in the aftermarket. I believe it retailed for 94.50 yen. I instead opted to get the less expensive model kit version. I have been working on it slowly, off and on for the better part of the last decade. It's made of a harder vinyl and a soft flexible rubber, and I haven't found the right kind of adhesive to hold those two materials together. Eventually, I just gave up. I realized looking at this now, they just took the header card and cut it in two and just glued that onto the box. Okay, so this figure was sold in a bag with a header card and came with a mini Toto figure as well. The Toto scales well, but only for their first encounter. For their final battle, Toto is definitely larger, but I'm not sure which figure scales best. The 6-inch Bandai is too big, as this figure stands around 6 inches tall as well, but the Konami is too small. Maybe the Microman? Either way, this dude is great as a standalone piece. And by standalone, I mean maybe balance on its tail, as I have a hard time getting this one to be flat on its feet. I can definitely play around with heating up and spreading the legs, but in the meantime, I can just prop it up against something. This figure, I love it. The amount of detail and all those back spikes, quills. It seems to be cast in the same light orange color as the unpainted model kit, as can be seen in the underside of the quills. Articulation, not a lot. The frills can wiggle, but that might just be due to assembly. The head can rotate at the neck, and the arms can move up and down a bit, but they get in each other's way. And the tail can rotate all the way around. To make sure I don't oversell this thing, and to keep myself level-headed, let's see about some gripes. Aside from the instability, we have the fragility of the frills. This piece right here broke off in transit, and it was wrapped pretty well. These are surprisingly not cast in the same flexible rubber as the quills, and for who knows why, maybe to make sure they don't droop? Also, the model kit version came with optional folded down frill pieces, but the built-up only had the full frills. But other than those things, I still love it. Zetas is a kaiju that definitely needs more love. As far as I'm aware, you've got this one, the little resin statue by Favorite, and the candy figure by Konami. I didn't get the Favorite one because I don't do resin, and the Konami one is a little too stylized for my taste, but this one, I friggin' love it. If you haven't seen Gamera the Brave, or Little Braves, or whatever the common title is, I think it's worth checking out. And if you like the Zetas design, I really wish you the best of luck on your hunt. So thanks for watching, find those grails, and please drink responsibly.